Man in Love is not just interesting. Man in Love is super funny. Like, this film is going to keep you glued to your television. You guys, this is one of the most interesting movie I've seen in a longest time. It's about a particular young guy called Fred. Fred has a fiancée, a girlfriend that is a born-again Christian. I don't mean normal born-again. I mean true born-again Christian. Like, Victoria literally turns everything into prayer. Even if they're having an argument, Victoria turns into prayer. Victoria wakes up singing. Breakfast in bed, Victoria is praying. She is a born-again Christian. But this keeps, getting Fred worried, because according to Frederick, they are already 1 year anniversary into the relationship without no sex, no hug, no kiss, nothing. So he is literally sexually starved. So, and on the other hand, we have Ese. Ese is a prostitute. When I mean prostitute, talk and do. Money for hand, back for ground. Ese literally sleeps with anything with Odogu. You guys understand? So, and then one day, Frederick, opened up to the fiancée, Victoria. He was like, Victoria, where are you going to? Victoria had a vigil night that day. So Frederick begged her that she should please stay in the house, that he is stressed. Because there's this contract he has been pursuing and for 7 months now and has not been awarded. After a long time, she agreed to sacrifice the church for him. But then, they according to her, that they will definitely pray all night without anything. Fred accepted, okay? The next morning, she brought Fred breakfast in bed. Fred wanted to at least let's kiss. Remember, they are already 1 year into dating. And Frederick, although what she told Frederick was that if you want to do something with me, you have to marry me. Okay? Frederick was like, I'm going to marry you, but let me just, do something. Let me pause more something. The guy refused. The girl refused. On the other hand, Esther was busy having a quarrel with her customer. The guy didn't want to pay as that amount, and the guy kept sleeping all day. You guys know I shower and their talk, so make I not go there. But the good news is the next morning when Fred got to work, Fred was happy that the contract that he has been waiting for in the longest time just got approved after 7 months. So he was super excited and he called. He has a friend who is also his colleague. He shared everything with the colleague, and of course the colleague knows about the contract. They were super happy and they went out to have fun. He got drunk. On coming back, he met Ese. So it's like Ese stands right in front of his office every night to look for customer. So, this guy, remember I said he was sexually starved, okay? He is sexually starved, not worse. So he approached Ese and they started talking. Ese was like, talk well, how much you go pay me for night? So he told Ese that Ese should just get into car so they get to talk, because he hasn't really done anything about this show. He was shy. So after beating the price, Ese charged him 50,000. But what Ese charges other guys 5,000, 10,000. But because he was wearing suits, Ese felt to charge him 50,000, which he accepted to pay. On getting to the bed, they did the do. He enjoyed every bit of it. And the next morning, although he wanted to cuddle, Ese was like, I shall walk, no be cuddle. Leave me alone and face the other side. So this guy had the best time of his life with this girl, Ese. And the next morning, Ese left. But then Ese told him that he should drop the number, and told him anytime he's horny, he should call her. So he was, he got to work. He was excited. You guys know now, touching body, as in body biting, don't go, because he don't knack. So he was happy. But he didn't tell the colleague what happened, okay? So the next day, Victoria came around and was like, what is going on? Your face is not moody. You guys know that when men do something where they bad, they tell for their body. For some men, no. So he told Victoria that he was really tired, although he opened up to tell Victoria that the contract he has been waiting for, which they prayed for, just got clicked. So Victoria was super happy. Even though he begged Victoria to spend the night with him, Victoria declined as always. And Victoria went to work. Okay, went to night vigil. So literally, Victoria goes for vigil almost all the night, leaving the man lonely, boring, and sexually starved. So that day, he had a nice stand with Ese. Ese picked up the book by the bedside and was reading. So he felt like, okay, first of all, he called Victoria. He was like, Victoria, can you come around? I want to just chill with you, have a good time. That day, he's free from work. Let them talk. Victoria said she's fasting and she does not want to associate herself with any man. So the only thing he could do was to call Ese. He called Ese, and Ese was already there, always there. So Ese invited him over to her house and told him that, they can do it there. But he declined and was like, I came to discuss the book we were reading by the bedside. Ese was like, I'm not talking about reading book. Please go away if you are not here for business. There's a man that she pursued because of this. that he should go. Although he gave Esther 10,000, but Esther collected the money, of course, and told him to leave the house because she wants to get more customer. So he left to started calling Victoria again. Victoria still wasn't picking. So he just got bored and called Esther. Esther came around. See, you guys, I'm not explaining this movie very well, because waiting they fall for this Esther mouth don't be small thing. Just watch this movie and you'll be glad you did. Okay, so finally Esther, they did the do again. The guy is almost already committed. Okay, and boom, something terrible happened. The next morning, the girlfriend came around, the fiance came around, Victoria came from church. He tried to hide Esther in the bathroom, in the wardrobe, but Esther broke, and then he forgot Esther's bra under the bed. You guys know how these things work. At this point, wahala done deal. So let me know what you guys think that will happen. I'm going to be ending this episode here to start up another episode. As I'm speaking to you now, even though Esther was hidden in the wardrobe, based on constant talking, the guy started cursing, because of course she knows someone was there, so she started cursing, praying, and Esther had no other option than to jump out from the wardrobe. So they started exchanging devil versus God fire. Sorry, I'm not explaining this video, just watch it. I'm going to make another episode. Let's find out what is going to happen, whether there will be a break up or whether Fred will get married to Esther. Who knows? Let's just know what this man in love is all about. In the meantime, do subscribe for more. I will see you guys shortly.